23, and I live in a trailer behind my mother's house. I have 2 kids with the first man I ever kissed at 17. I work nights as a janitor. And today I heard the news that nobody wants to hear. I guess it's time to start making some plans.
Are you sure this is Mia?
They just told me I need to rest, so it's your turn to take care of me.
I think I'm gonna like taking care of you.
Yeah. Hi there. I'm Anne. I'm also Anne. Oh yeah? There you go. So you just moved in, or? Happy birthday, my darling little Patsy. Now you're 5. Mommy sends you millions and millions of kisses.
Hi.
Hi.
Haven't seen you here before.
No. Were you watching me while I was asleep?
Yeah, for a little while. Sorry.
Why?
You were drooling. You drool in your sleep.
If you don't kiss me right now, I'm gonna scream.
Senza fine, la 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 la.
They're a gang of unusual criminal masterminds. Cool, calm, collected,
C'est moi.
absolute professionals. The only drawback,
They're all French guys.
You mean like French from France?
and they've come to the Windy City here to do a job.
No, man, that's not possible. I'll be happy to go.
Subtle.
I'm glad they didn't get something flashy.
The break-in. Discreet.
Gotta be careful not to use our real names.
The plan.
So I'll be Elvis and you...
I want to be Elvis.
Foolproof.
Come on, I look more like Elvis than you do.
Okay, you can be Elvis. And the rest of us are John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
The payoff.
The juice. There aren't any juice.
Priceless.
Do you know who that is? This is the underboss of the Chicago Mafia.
Why would I want us to rob the mafia?
We're in the wrong house, you idiot!
There seems to have been a big mistake here.
It's time for them to run. And hide from the feds.
You'll never get out of the city.
We've been set up.
The gangbangers.
You won't give me the suitcases, or do we have to take them?
And especially the mob.
No matter where you go, I'll find you.
Now, all they have to do is survive.
We're dead.
Then find a way to make crime pay. Gerard Depardieu.
It's me.
Disorganized crime has never had it so good.
Yeah, we're becoming famous.
Crime Spree.
Trick or treat!
Look at this. We got Superman and Batman. And what about you, young man?
I'm Harvey Peacock.
It doesn't sound like a superhero to me.
Oh, forget this. Why does everybody have to be so stupid?
Here's me, all grown up and going nowhere.
I'm not doing as great as you think.
I gotta get out of here.
My second wife divorced me. I work a dead-end job as a file clerk.
So if you're the kind of person looking for some fantasy figure to save the day, guess what? You got the wrong movie. In the early 60s, I met a shy retiring cat from Philadelphia.
Meet my buddy, Bob Crump. You should see his comics.
I could write comic book stories that are different from anything that's being done.
This is great stuff. Can I illustrate them? These are all about you?
Yeah.
You turn yourself into a comic hero.
Ordinary life is pretty complex stuff.
What happened to the new American Splendor?
I think we sold them.
Why does everything in my life have to be such a complicated disaster?
I think you and I got a lot.
Crumb draws you, you all these wavy, stinky lines.
Those are motion lines. I'm an active guy.
Hey, are you Joyce?
Hey, Harvey.
Alex, you might as well know right off the bat I had a vasectomy.
I have all these food allergies, self-diagnosed anemic degenerative illness.
Wow, you're a sick woman.
Not yet, but I expect to be. I think we should skip the whole courtship thing and just get married.
From off the streets of Cleveland, please say hello to Harvey Picar.
You're Harvey Picar. You're famous.
Son, you done good.
You're the embodiment of the American dream.
Never felt more like a sellout hack in my life.
You do me wrong, but still I'm crazy about you.
I'm still a file clerk. I have always been a file clerk.
Could you get me some water and a few aspirin?
What, you got a headache?
No, but I want to avoid one.
Stronger than before. I know flowers grow from rain, but how
you should try believing in something bigger than yourself. It might cheer you up.
What, do we seem depressed?
Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around
Sometimes it's not enough to know the meaning of things. Sometimes we have to know what things don't mean as well.
For the times they are changing.
You leaving town?
Yeah.
By choice this time?
Not really. I'm gonna be gone for a couple of days.
Let me go with you.
Uncle Sweetheart is organizing a benefit concert to help the real victims of this revolution.
you ever dream?
Yeah, Andrew. If I know nothing else, I know at least one thing is true. Expect the worst, and you'll get it.
Come on in. Jean Darkness, Dolly, the Rubber Girl, the Great El Mundo with Ella the Fortune Teller, John Paul Deuce, Mahatma Gandhi, and our own... Don't call that home number I gave you, darling.
We're fighting a war here, in case you didn't know.
If you have to kill somebody, how will you do it? What's going on up there?
What you coming back for, Jack?
I gotta get back to the stage.
We don't chase after things that are out of reach.
Woo! You'd commit treason against your own self.
Who's talking to you?
What about you, huh? You ever let it all hang out?
It always has been hanging out.
I'm 20 miles out of town in Mountain. 20 miles out of town in Mountain.
I don't know what they're fighting about.
I stopped trying to figure everything out a long time ago. It began with an horrific murder.
Black fella accused of raping and killing a 9-year-old white girl.
You think he did? And a suspect ready to confess his crimes.
Why did you sign the confession?
They told me to sign them, so I signed them.
But this time, there was someone to stand up for the accused.
You couldn't possibly have killed her. The police beat the confession out of my client.
I want you to tell me how you killed the girl.
Never seen no little girl.
What he encountered would divide the nation.
There's no way that somebody like Max could have made that confession.
Let's get the public excited about this case.
You can't stop him from hanging.
Helping to swell the circulation of Mr. Murdoch's newspapers.
It would challenge the system.
He killed that little girl and he should hang.
He's never been able to tell his version of what happened that day. Now, don't you understand that?
The High Court cannot retry the...
Trying to save Max's life.
Never underestimate a lawyer's ego.
And change the meaning of justice.
You are attempting to undermine the legal system in this state. Don't be a fool. I'm a foolish man, Justice Abbott.
I don't see a man with a black skin. I see a man with a black heart.
I am so certain that Max Stewart raped and killed that little girl that if no one else had the courage to hang him, I would pull the lever myself.